My name is Marc-Andre Risk. I'm a teacher at Listen to Your Body School, and I'm happy to talk to you today to let you know a little bit about who I am and also about our most popular workshop, Be in Harmony. So I live in Sutton, Quebec, which is a small town southeast of Montreal, about an hour and a half drive from the big city. I live here with my girlfriend Tess, my girlfriend of many years, and her mother. We live in a multi-generational house. We purchased a year and a half ago, and we're very lucky here, living in this small town. We're in nature a lot, so over the last year, with everything that's been taking place, I can't complain very much with all of where we live, right, and everything that I have around me. So I feel very grateful for that. I've been a teacher at the school for a couple of years now. Prior to that, I studied at the school. I enrolled back in 2011. I enrolled in the professional speaking program following a career change because before that I had been wanting to become a professional hockey player. I worked at that until I was about 27. But what happened to me in that field of sports was I became really unhappy in the last few years that I was pushing to get to the top level. It's like I was trying to be someone I wasn't. I had a hard time taking my place on the teams I played for. I had a hard time expressing myself and just really generally having fun in my life. And can you imagine, I'm playing hockey and I'm not having fun. So it was really, it became a real problem for me. And I finally decided to call it quits when I was about to turn 27. I was also very lucky because when I decided to stop, I was very happy because I was so unhappy at that point in hockey. But also lucky because I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to teach, I wanted to speak to people, I wanted to help people, coach them. And so right away when I stopped playing, I wrote my first conference, I gave my first conference, and I also realized then that it was a whole new line of work that I wasn't prepared for. I was very nervous, very shy in front of people. It made it complicated for me to be clear about my message. And so that's how I got to Listen to Your Body. Someone had lended me one of Lise's books, the founder of the school, Lise Bobo. They had lended me her first book, her 1987 Listen to Your Body, Your Best Friend on Earth book. And so I read it. I didn't know Lise at the time. I didn't know Listen to Your Body. So I went online and I went to see who is Lise, what is Listen to Your Body. That's how I discovered that we offer at the school a professional speaking program. And of course, because I had such a hard time with my conferences, I wanted to give conferences. I had something to say, but it was so hard for me to express myself naturally that of course I enrolled in the program. It spoke to me. I loved what Lise was teaching and what she was talking about in her books. But also on top of that, to get the support to become a better speaker, I loved it and I jumped on the opportunity. And so several years later, I graduated from the school. And at that time, that's back in 2018, there was one of the teachers at the school that was retiring. And so luckily for me, once again, the school was in need of a teacher and I was asked to join the team. And of course, I was very happy to do so because I love Listen to Your Body. I love what we teach, and it's aligned with the kind of work I want to do, right? To give conferences, give workshops. And speaking of workshops, one of the things I want to do in this video is talk to you about the Be in Harmony workshop that you're about to take or that you're wondering about and maybe would like to take in the near future. That's our most popular workshop at the school. It's the workshop that we give in different languages and pretty much every month around the world. And the reason why we do so is because it's really the sum of all of the teachings at the school. It's such an important workshop. The things that we cover in that workshop are so invaluable for us. And it's a 2-day workshop. On day 1 of the workshop, you look at being in harmony with ourselves. So what does that mean and how can we achieve that? Also, why would that be important? Well, I don't know about you, But over the years, I've learned a lot, and I keep learning about myself and about the things that I don't love about myself, that I'm not at peace with inside myself. And it's really what harms me. It's really what hurts us is when it's this lack of self-love for the things that we don't appreciate about ourselves. So even if we don't appreciate or we don't agree with certain things that we are, for example, being impatient, is there a way for us to be with that differently than to judge ourselves and to make us feel guilty about being that way sometimes? The answer is yes, of course. And we look at that on day one of the workshop. We look at what it means to truly love ourselves unconditionally, and we look at how can we bring more of that love into our lives and within, right, to heal our wounds and to be kinder and more compassionate for the whole of who we are. So that's day one of the workshop. And on day two, we look at how and what it means to be in harmony with other people. We especially look at the moments when people in our lives get on our nerves, they bother us, they trigger our emotions, we disagree with what they're saying or what they're doing. So we take these situations and we look at how can we be in harmony with them even when we disagree with who they are or what they're doing. How can we love them unconditionally? Meaning, how can we stop wanting to change them? Is it possible? And if so, how? Give me a trick. So that's what we do on day two is without necessarily giving you tricks, we do look at tools that you will practice during the workshop, but that you'll be able to practice after the workshop to help you become at peace with the people that you love in your life. And as I said, especially in those moments when they act in a way that you disagree with. Right? So how can you be and how can you can you be in a relationship with them and stop wanting to change them? So we look at letting go and what it means. We look at how to reconcile yourself with other people, and we look at how you can forgive yourself. As you see, it's a full program. The Be in Harmony workshop is it's full. It's a lot of things we cover in that workshop that are so important for our daily happiness, really. And so that's why the school decided a long time ago to offer this workshop for you for free for life once you've taken it once and paid for it once. It's because we know how important the things we talk about in this workshop are for you, for your happiness and harmony in your daily life. And so it's a gift from the school to you once you've taken it once. I hope to see you very soon in one of those workshops, and until then, take care.